Boo! Anyway, hope I didn't spook you out of your skin there. This is Halloween, and this is the Festival of the Lost. As you can see, the tower looks a little bit different than usual, and my face is obviously very changed from the typical helmet that you have in Destiny. This is a mask. It is a skull mask, to be more precise, and I think it's the rarest item that you can get, and it was actually one of my first boxes I got one of these, which is really sweet. Definitely the best one I've found. It is fantastic. As you can see, they are shining an emblem on the Traveler over there to celebrate the festival. I don't know if this happened last year. I know they had a Halloween event, but I don't think they went this far with it. And as you go around, you can see the Cryptarch has an engram on his head. I'm going to show you the other guys as well. Now, something funny is that Eris, she actually doesn't wear a mask, and she gives you a box of raisins. You go around with an empty sack that you're supposed to fill with candy, and she gives you a box of raisins, and she refuses to wear a mask. But you see Lord Shax here wearing the lion mask, or the tiger mask, actually. And it's very difficult to find, as I'm finding out, because you get some quest lines that you have to be wearing certain masks in order to do, and that is the one that I'm missing, along with Crota's mask. So yeah, very annoying. But I'll go ahead and show you the new things you can buy here.
Let's see what
you have the Boo. This is the stuff you buy with the microtransactions. So yeah, get a little jump scare there. And then you have Monster Dance, which I'm actually not sure what this is from. Just by looking at it, it looks like Lady Gaga, but I think it's earlier than that. And then you have this one over here called Zombie Dance. We'll wait for that one. That one's pretty sweet to show. I want to show that with the Traveler in the background. Make it more festive. You'll see over here, she's wearing the Crota mask, which is the one of two that I'm missing right now. Pretty annoying. Oh, I didn't realize how many helmets and gear she's had over here. I've played this game for over a year now. Never noticed that. If I can get through here, I'll show you what the Speaker's wearing. Speaker is probably the funniest mask out of all of them. As you see, he has a giant Traveler on his head. He literally is wearing the Traveler right now, which is very fitting for his character. Alright, so now I'll go show you the vault where I have all of my masks at, and it is pretty sweet, I will tell you right now. Alright, here we go, at the vault. Now I'll go over to my armor. As you'll see in a second, I have a lot of masks. See, I have the Oryx, Uncommon Engram, Legendary Engram, Petra Vinge? I don't know how to say her last name. I don't think anyone ever says it in cutscenes either. Then you have Eris Morn. You have a Rare Engram down here. You have a Warden Mask, Exotic, Skolas Mask, Zur Mask, and Speaker Mask. And then you also have these in my inventory. You have the Cryptarch, the Traveler, and Atheon. And then you have the Skull Mask, of course. As you can see, it says Festival of the Lost 2015. I'm pretty sure that means this will be the only time you can get this during 2015. And I think you can only get it through the microtransaction boxes, which makes it a little more exclusive than normal. But I'll go ahead and show you these masks here. Here, you have the Cryptarch, when it changes in a second. Oh, nope, that is not what happened. I just stored it. Go ahead and take as many as I can fit. Show them off in one go. Alright, since it takes time to change the mask, I'll just go ahead and quick cut here. Now the first one I'm going to show off is going to be the Cryptarch. As you can see, looks very Cryptarchy. And all of these are made out of paper mache and just tied onto your face, which is why the skull mask stands out a lot. So as you can see, Cryptarch there. Now the next one is going to be Petra. As you can see, paper mache Petra there. And then you have the Uncommon Engram. As you can see, it looks very funny on their heads. Kind of stands out with all the other masks. Then you have the Legendary Engram. Pretty much the same thing as the Uncommon, but it's just purple, like a Legendary one. Then you have Oryx, which is one of the cooler ones. Look at that. Look how wide it is, too. You can go around as Oryx. It'd be funny killing him while wearing this mask. There should be some kind of secret reward for that. And then you have Atheon. Now this one goes very tall, as you can see. Be funny clipping that through areas that you can normally walk. And then, of course, you have the Traveler, which looks pretty funny on their head. Definitely another one of those standout ones. I don't know how they can even see through that. Then after that, you have Eris Morn, also known as the resident stick in the mud, for not wanting to wear a mask. Although, funny enough, she is made into a mask, which is pretty ironic. And then you have Skolas. otherwise known as the Kell of Kells. He is a very sweet mask, I will say. Look at that. Very detailed. Then after that you have the Rare Ingram, which, again, looks funny as usual. Then you have the Exotic Ingram, which is probably the coolest of the Ingrams. I like the color on it. Which is funny because the Cryptarch's actually wearing an Exotic Ingram, and you just know that guy doesn't hand those out. Very unfitting Ingram to be wearing. You should be wearing the Uncommon or Rare. Then you have the Warden. Probably recognize this dude from the Prison of Elders. He's the guy who runs that down in the depths. Another cool mask, as you can see. A lot of detail put into it. Then after that, you have the Speaker. Another one of the cool ones. As you can see, even though it's paper mache, it actually blends in pretty well with his actual mask. And then last, but certainly not least, you have one of my favorites, the Zur mask. Which, as you can see, looks pretty funny looking. Now, the tentacles don't move, obviously, since it's made out of paper. It'd be weird if they did. But yeah, definitely a sweet-looking mask. And then, of course, you've already seen the blue skull one, which is my favorite. And, sadly, I'm also missing the other two masks, the Crota and the Tiger one. But I'll find them eventually. Now, this doesn't end on Halloween. This actually ends on November 9th. So you do have time, if you haven't played it yet, to get in on the madness. Also, another thing to mention is that if you get a mask that says Rare on it, that will expire at the end of the Festival of the Lost. The only way to make it permanent is if you find glue, and that'll actually make it a legendary item, which you will keep. Now, legendaries can either be bought from the silver area, the Eververse, or you can just find them randomly in goodie bags. But it is pretty rare to find it in the goodie bags. That is definitely a cool mask, though, as you can see. But I don't even know if you can get them in goodie bags. I think you can actually... Let me go read the description, because I have some glue with me. You'll see my inventory here. Obtained from mystery bags or by dismantling a legendary mask. Now, I think those mystery bags are from the silver shop here.
We may have something for you.
Yep, mystery bag. Although I think the other ones are also titled mystery bag. I don't know. You might be able to get them in both. Who knows? Also, you get some candies as well. As you can see in here, I have the Void Fizz, which is basically the same effect as the, what is it? The Black Wax Idol. Then you have the Sugary Ingram, which increases the upgrade for special weapons. Then you have the one for heavy weapons, Sour Ingram. Then you have the Glimmer Chew, which is for Vex. Then you have a Chocolate Strange Coin. Over here you have a Salty Ingram, which sounds strange. I don't know if I'd like that. Which is for primary weapons. And then down here you have the Fruit Motes, which is for the Fallen. It's like the Ether Seeds. And then the last two, you have Flight of Shadows, which activates for 24 hours, so I'll go ahead and turn that on now. What it does is it makes your death animation different. There's some spooky things going on down there. The city's shifting. But yeah, watch what happens when I respawn. Look at that. Come in with a blaze of glory with bats coming around you. Here we go again, just to show you twice. Oh yeah! It also makes a spooky sound effect as well. Alright, now let's go ahead and show this before I show off the pumpkin helmet. Because once it's on, it doesn't go off for another 30 minutes. Are you ready for this? It's about to happen. Summons all zombies to get down. Now, I don't think I have to explain to you what dance he's doing right now. It's pretty iconic as far as dances go. I like how he does the head and everything. Well, get ready for the Michael Jackson kick. Wait for it. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, you get the Thriller dance, and that's the most expensive one, so watch out before you go in there and expect to buy it, because it's about, translated to silver, it's about like $7 or something like that, which I thought was well worth it, just to be able to do this whenever I want. It's pretty fantastic. But yeah, let's go ahead and show off that Jackalight now, since I won't be able to take it off. Now, I want more of these to drop, because I want to be able to use it all year, just like this one. See, I have 15 of these, so I'm probably not going to run out unless I use one, like, every day. But this I have 6 of. I'm about to have 5. Let's go ahead and use that. Now, as you can see, Pumpkinhead burns onto my skull, which looks really cool. Especially if you have the flaming skull underneath it, because you get a nice little fire effect there. I'm going to do another Thriller dance with this on. Yes. That looks even better. I want him to do the head shaking. Go and get it. Yeah, do that. Shake it up. Oh, here it comes. Dun, 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 dun. I like how his head shakes off of his body, too. Spooky head movements. Good leg kick. So yeah, that's really all there is to show about the Festival of the Lost. It's a very cool addition. Makes changes to the tower. Things for you to collect and keep if you find some paper glue. Or if you find some of these. Which these stay in your inventory along with the bats, which I'm going to use again. They stay in your inventory forever until you use them all, of course. Holy sh! He got some spin on that. See him spawn with the pumpkin head on. But yeah. That's so cool how it activates every time you respawn. See it burn back onto your head. There's something on the floor there. Is that new? Artem. Okay. Can't read that. But yeah, so that's the Festival of the Lost. I may come back to show off the Crota and the Tiger Mask if I get the opportunity. Or if they add something new after Halloween. But until that time, have a happy Halloween and don't get too spooked this year. See you next time.